Good afternoon all. It's a little bit of a later start today in terms of social media because we've been waiting for a special delivery and Stuart's been working this morning on the Range Rover, which he's going to give you an update on in a second. But basically, yeah, we've been waiting for a new car to arrive and it has just parked up outside.
Should we go and take a look?
Well, let's go and take a look. Okay. So this is a brand new Tesla.
Straight out of the box.
Straight out of the box. And it's one of 5 Teslas that the company have got, or one of 4?
Yeah, one of 4. Yeah.
So yeah, this is the 4th purchase of Tesla that we look after a contract for a business in Poole. This is literally fresh off the press. It's having a new car ceramic pro silver, and the reason that the client has chosen that particular package is because the paint is called the paint is called Eclipse Black, and it is one of the blackest bodywork paints that we have seen. Stuart, just you've done a bit of research into this, obviously, because you're going to be coating it. What's the gen on this?
So it's called Eclipse Black. It's 98% black. So there's very little else in there. There's a little bit of blue and a tiny, it's about 2% white. But the rest of it's just pure black, just flat black. There's no metallic. There's no nothing else. It's very, very soft paint. I've dealt with one of these before, where it'd been washed in the sun. It was by a lady. She'd only had it 2 weeks, and it left marring all over the car. But it was a complete nightmare to come to polish back because the paintwork is so soft and it shows everything. Yeah, it's well known as a very, very difficult car to correct in terms of paintwork. So very important to get some protection on it straight away so that it won't come to that. Ceramic Pro silver package is a layer of Ceramic Pro 9H, which gives very good protection, and then Ceramic Pro top coat, which gives very good water whatever you call it, water just basically should just fall off it. It'll make it very easy to clean, and it will stay clean a lot longer, and also help protect the paintwork a little bit from any slight sort of marring and anything like that, so and marks.
So I just wanted to, because we are bringing up in the new year a new car protection package, starting from a certain package level. Why do you think it's important to protect a new car, and why would you think it is better to get a detailer to do it?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, car represents investment, and ceramic coating is also an investment. You know, it's not cheap, but you are protecting your car, you're protecting your investment. You know, if you're going to keep the car for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you know, what's the point in driving around a car 3 years later that looks like a 3-year-old car when you can have it protected when it's new, and hopefully there's a very good chance it will stay looking like that throughout your ownership. In terms of the difference between what we do and what a dealer does, it's miles apart. You know, we put a good day's worth of work into this car before we even touch it, so it gets a good wash, gets a proper decontamination, because they still get contamination when they're stored. So we remove any of that, and it will get this will be a very, very mild polish, but we'll look for any defects that are on the paintwork that have been induced by either dealerships washing them or transport damage. We'll remove that first, and then we'll put the coating on. So the coating has a proper bond, it will last the time it's supposed to last, and it will look great. Quite often with dealers, obviously some are better than others. They'll have a valeter that's maybe on minimum wage or a low wage, or they've got a contract valeting company, and they'll just pop them a tenner and say, chuck a coating on that car, we've sold. And you know, they can charge anything from, you know, £300-400 you know, upwards. And most of the time, from customers' feedback that we've had, they're not worth it. You don't get the results that they expect. So
because the preparation's not gone
because the
into
preparation's
it
not there.
beforehand.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So we're going to get cracking on that later. Stuart's obviously explained to you in quite in depth what we do with new cars and why. Just quickly on to the Range Rover, Stu.
So the Range Rover, yeah. I mean, we've been working on this yesterday and all morning this morning while we're waiting for the Tesla. It's looking in a much better state. It had got hedge marks, scratches all down the side, swirl marks, damage from mind the bucket curse, damage from you know, bad wash techniques and possibly TFR put on it from car washes. All the black had gone dull. All these black pillars and the doors. This had gone completely black. In fact, it's a shame I've just done the other one. But if you kind of look at this, in fact, well, look at this pillar. I'll show you the other one that hasn't been done yet. So if you look at this pillar, nice glossy black pillar. And then come around and have a look at the other one. Nice dull, barely any reflection on that. Not very nice at all. So that's the difference, and the bits of the back were even worse than that, but they've come up an absolute treat. They've got a nice reflection in them now. You can see your face in them. They look like new. So
You want to see your face?
who'd want to see mine? Yeah, better get it out of the way.
Can you show me the inside? Because
The
obviously
inside,
Gary tackled
that's
this
all done.
yesterday.
So yeah, it had a full interior valet. All the leather's been cleaned. All the dashboard, all around the steering column, all around here. This was quite grubby. You know, it's owned by a chap who works on a lot of sites. So that's all been cleaned. All the wood's been cleaned properly. The carpets, everything. So yeah, there's a few more bits to do on it. I've got to go around the whole car again with a machine polisher with a very, very soft pad, because it's quite soft paint on this. It will just really bring up the gloss, and it will just be the finishing touch to this car, I think.
Awesome. Okay, so we will crack on getting the Tesla prepared for all sorts of bits and bobs going onto it. So see you all
That's
later.
it. Ta-ta for now.
Bye.